It's my pleasure to welcome Martyna Kapuscinska.
Yes, very good.
To the podcast, to Jits Quips here at Grapple Fest. So Martina, you've just had a match and you won. Do you remember the name of your opponent?
Heather Doyle.
Heather Doyle.
Yeah.
So you won by armbar.
Yes, in like last 4 seconds. I haven't watched it, but like my parents told me that it was last seconds.
Yeah, we're going to watch it now, and then if you can just take us through the match, your thoughts at the time.
I will try my best.
Yeah?
Yeah, to recall what happened. Okay, do I say now?
Yeah.
So my plan was, my initial plan was to pull guard and immediately go to fall trip. But then I knew that she was gonna pull guard as well. So she did that, so we did kind of double pull thing. I tried the fall strip, she sat down. I managed to get kind of backside 50-50, but she slipped the leg, and now it's the shitty finishing mechanics, you can see. Yes, that's it. Need to work on that.
It looks like a high pace from the start.
Yes, because the plan was to submit her in from the first action. So after the first action, I've noticed that she doesn't want to really play on top with me. So whenever I would engage, she would sit down and just counter my leg entanglements. Now she was going for I believe it was an stima lock. Nothing happened, and I saw an opportunity from here to do like a leg drag. So right now I will try to free the knee line, and first I needed to address So I pummeled the leg, I went to leg drag, but then she pummeled my leg again, and she got to a kind of dangerous position for me. And my face was calm, but I wasn't calm in my mind. I was like, oh shit, I need to get out of this. So yeah, as you can see, I tried some leg pummeling, some crab right things to come to saddle. Here I believe some leg entanglements. Very hard to say what was in my head right now. Okay, so on this point I realized that I think I'm gonna play on top of her. I will try to pass her guard, and because I knew that the match was 10 minutes, I was kind of, so I didn't want to pass her guard. I actually sat, because the plan, as I told you, the initial plan was to submit with a leg lock. So here I'm going for kind of, well, the judges said it was berimbolo, but it was a very slow berimbolo, so not sure about that. And here she was trying to get to like reverse ashi, I believe, and I countered with grabbing her arm, then kind of went to the mount, lucky, got the arm triangle. So when it comes to this arm triangle, I felt her taking I felt that the submission was taking her breath away. Like I felt it was quite strong, but then so very often I see matches where someone would try to arm triangle the other person, and they are in arm triangle for 3 minutes, which is not something I want to do here. Like just like Chris said in the beginning, like we want exciting matches. Like it's not. So I didn't want everybody to watch it for 3 minutes, me trying to arm triangle her, which maybe it would work if I kept it going for a couple of minutes. So at first I was committed to it, but then with time I was like, okay, I think I will need to change the game plan. So although it was tight, and as you can see, like I resigned from full mount to go to half guard, and even here, when she pummeled the leg and she got the half guard, I felt like maybe with time I could finish it, but then again, I didn't want everybody to watch me trying to arm triangle for 3 minutes, so I just shook my head and I was like, okay, let's just pass her guard, do whatever. So here, as you can see, I was looking for the underarm grip to go to an armbar, but she got my leg well, and I sat to defend it, and then that I'm not sure what happened here. I didn't know I know back takes like that, but yeah, that was cool.
Was that a scramble to defend that?
Yeah, definitely. So like I definitely underestimated her leg locks. Like I thought I wasn't prepared for her going so strongly on the leg entanglements. I thought like she's gonna focus more on the arm bars, the triangles, whatever. And then I was really happily surprised that she wanted to do leg locks with me, which was nice. So every time she would get the knee line, I'd have to roll or try to catch the back to clear it. But that was quite hard. So here again, she tries to get my other leg to saddle. That was quite dangerous again. She was coming very strong with the footlocks. So when it comes to the footlocks, it's hard. I mean, for me, from my experience, I haven't met a girl who would footlock me successfully. Footlock, toe holds. Not sure if this is the same thing, but yeah. So when it comes to the toe holds, it's like sometimes people catch it and it doesn't really do anything, especially with girls' bones, which are pretty flexible. I mean, not bones, just like limbs.
The joints.
Yeah, exactly. But she was catching the toe holds very often, and I was not sure how the judges would point it, because maybe they would give her a point for that. I wasn't sure, so I was like, okay. Oh, as you can see, I very quickly came to the center of the mat, because the judges told us that they are not gonna stop the time. Yeah. So I knew that the decision, I wasn't sure who would win it, although I had the strong attempt to finish her with the arm triangle. She had all these toe hold attempts, which I didn't know if they were pointed or not. So here again, she tries to go for my legs. I try to clear the knee line and maybe take the back. Here again, some scramble. If I would lose the armpit, oh yeah, she had quite a good way to saddle position. And now that was not good for me, because at this point I've realized that I can have my guard passed any moment. And I also didn't know what the time was, because I'm here with no coach, no friends, no whatever. I'm very thankful to Dominik and to Weronika, two people from Poland who just randomly are here, and they were shouting to me sometimes the time, but except for that I knew nothing, so nobody would shout me the time. So just didn't know about how much time do I have to do my actions. Here again, here she's playing on top, so I will try to go for the legs, but she jumps for something, and now I see the back, and I will try to. Yeah, it's hard to say what's going on in this entanglement. So I mean, I guess she just wants to get my knee line in, and I'm just countering with the back takes.
So you know toe hold?
Yeah.
They're a bit of an opportunistic move, is that right?
Yes, I mean, someone once told me that if you want to finish the toe hold, you need to control the whole leg. Like, if you only have the foot, it's so easy to slip. So that's what happened here. Like, every time she would catch it, I knew that she was not able to finish it, because my entire knee and the part of my leg above the knee and even below the knee was in control of me. So here she has some nice entry again, some guard passing action. Oh, I don't know what happened here. I don't know. And I definitely need to.
Is that you on the bottom there?
No, I'm trying to get the arm out. Yeah. So I definitely need to do more strength and conditioning, because my arms were dying. I couldn't finish it, and I knew that the time. So I have the arm, and here I'm like, oh shit, maybe, and then she slips. And now I will try to go for the leg, because she was focusing on releasing the elbow. I went for the head, quite tired at this point. Yeah, now the judge will restart it. The judge was Polish, so the decision would be mine, definitely.
Yeah. So you're quite tired, right? But
yeah.
Not absolutely gassed.
No, but I have never never done 10 minutes matches in my entire life. Even during the training, like for the last 2 weeks I was training in London Grapple. They do 5 minutes rounds. And yes, there is like a short break between, like 30 seconds, but I was focusing more on fast-paced, shorter rounds. And here, I have the arm. And again, and that was the point where I actually heard like, oh, 1 minute, 1 minute. So I was like, okay, maybe I can finish it in 1 minute. Very, very tired. My arms were gassed. I have no strength in my arm at all.
So it's like all or nothing at this point?
I mean, so you see, let's say the fight finishes now.
Yeah.
If she got the decision with the toe holds and whatever, I mean, I wouldn't be telling everyone, oh, the judges did me dirty. Like, I mean, if you give the judges the decision, sometimes like it's never fully fair. Like every time one of the opponents will feel like they should have won or whatever. So I just knew that even though I felt like I dominated her positionally, the decision is the decision, and maybe the toe holds were something to judges. Maybe they would point them. Yeah, sorry for the just at the end, as you can see, like I was telling something to the judge. That's because she didn't tap. She just said tap.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure if the judge heard that or not. So that's I was speaking to the judge, and he was like, he didn't tell me anything. He just told me stand up, stand up. And so I didn't know at the end. I mean, until the end, I didn't know if I won or will it go to the judge's decision.
Sorry, 1 sec. That's not.
Yeah, as you can see, like I'm telling, like she tapped.
Yeah, and she accepted, right?
I mean, she didn't say anything, but I think the judge either heard it or believed me. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, as I said before, he was Polish, so but when I heard like win by armbar, then I was like, oh, okay, so I won.
Well, congratulations on your win.
Thank you so much.
What belt are you?
Purple.
Purple belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for breaking that down for us.
I mean, that was like a rough breakdown because it's hard to say sometimes what's happened. I will need to watch it again in the house.
A lot happened,
whatever.
Right? And the
yeah,
10-minute match,
like my dad was asking me about some backtake, and I had no recall of the situation. Like I didn't know what was he asking for. Like it's hard for me to, like instantly after the match, to remember exactly what happened to what time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll leave it there. Do you want to shout out your gym quickly?
My gym?
Yeah, your gym in Poland.
Grappling Kraków. I welcome everybody to come to Kraków.
Excellent.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm stressed.
Thank you. That was wicked.